Today I'm going to show you how to plan a Sesame Street party. I started by making this simple sign. I cut out 4 rectangle shapes and used an O and the number 2. Each shape has a different phrase welcoming guests to the party and letting them know the letter and number of the day. Next, I used an old cupcake stand and painted it to make it work for the Sesame Street party. I painted the base blue, the middle green, the top yellow, and the pole red. I added some stuffed animals to add to the stand to complete the look. I used a large letter O and a small number 2 on another tier. I took a box and covered it with polka dot paper and added suckers that I placed each character's face on. I took a plain red bucket and added eyes, a nose, and a mouth to make it look like Elmo. I printed this T is for 2 from an online search and added it to a frame. I filled a glass jar with a number 2 candle and added several colorful gumballs. I printed these labels that I made in Photoshop and added them to water bottles. These were treat bags for the guests. I took colorful canvas bags and painted individual faces on top. I also made these centerpieces with the letter O and the number 2 with a different character attached to a dowel and placed in a glass vase. These cups acted as decor around the house. I printed the image and used Mod Podge to attach it to the side of the cup. I purchased these large crayons from Dollar Tree. I made her shirt using a group image and block letters. I added her name and age to the back, and for the mom and dad shirt, I added the name and the number 2. This backdrop can be purchased at your local party store. I found footprints online and cut them out from colorful paper. I cut a number 2 from a black foam board and added polka dots and the Ernie image. I created this banner by printing out the characters' faces on yellow, red, blue, and orange cardstock. I removed part of their faces and added a letter to spell out happy birthday. This was one of the party games. I printed a sheet with instructions and added ducks to the green bowl. I also had numbers on the bottom of each duck, and each number corresponded to a different prize. I made this large tic-tac-toe game by using a shower curtain, painter's tape, and circles and X's cut from cardstock. I printed several O's and the number 2 and punched them out with a circle punch for confetti. Here's a look at the food signs. This is a shot of the silverware wraps. I wrapped a red napkin around the silverware, added a polka dot strip, and added a circle saying happy birthday on top. These are the drink signs. I made labels for cups so that guests could identify their drinks. Here is a stand for the cookies. I found these Sesame Street themed napkins at Dollar Tree. Here is a look at the stand for the hot dogs and a container of treats. You can also see the plates that I made. I took blue plates and added eyes to the top to look like Cookie Monster. I made these foam balloons and added faces to the front. This sign was for guests to sign before they left. I added the common Sesame Street phrase to the top. This was another game that we had. Guests were blindfolded and tried to pin the nose on Elmo. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.